Here we go. Here we go, guys and gals. We had Impact Wrestling tonight, and of course, you're watching Double B, Billy Boudreaux, aka Wrestle Gamer, joined with the rest of the guys on the WGS team. A lot happened on tonight's Impact Wrestling. I know a lot of people, I know a lot of you guys probably missed out on it. I don't know if y'all saw it, but we get to see Velvet Sky in a bikini at the start of the show.
Very great sausage,
Man, that was definitely enjoyable. You know, what I said is ODB interrupted Velvet Sky in the middle of a bikini shoot. And all I'm going to say is thank you. Pink is my new favorite color.
Front. In weather terms, we saw a warm front with a rising peak in the east.
Then, of course, we had Ken Anderson still doing the Sting thing. Guys, actually, I want to start. How long is Anderson going to keep doing this gimmick where he's pretending to be Sting? Is it just all the way up till the match they're going to have at a Slammiversary?
Well, it depends how long this feud goes on for, because it could go on for a few months. But if they do it right, this angle is intriguing me, the way they're doing this.
He had Brian Kendrick coming up and asking Eric Bischoff, who was served with legal papers, and we'll find. I'll tell you guys later on what those were. Brian Kendrick came up to Eric Bischoff asking for another shot at Abyss, and then one thing leads to another, and then we had Brian Kendrick and Kazarian in a number one contendership match. Then we had Beer Money and Eric Bischoff in the ring. Beer Money is still complaining about the fact that, you know, you can't take the titles away from him. Then Alex Shelley came out and made the announcement about his partner, Chris Sabin, and he's going to be out, even though we did that about, 2 or 3 weeks ago on WGS Radio, I believe. But,
Yep.
But he's going to be gone for the rest of the year, and he's asked to take the place of Bobby Roode in Beer Money for their tag match at Slammiversary. Then we had an interesting match with Crimson and Cold-Blooded Matt Hardy. Crimson remains undefeated, and now we have now Andy, apparently now it seems we have a feud going on between Crimson and Samoa Joe. Okay.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, Samoa Joe, after the match was over, comes out, tries to attack Crimson. Crimson sees it coming and spears him right out of his boots. I mean, that was good. And then, of course, the Angelina Love Winter storyline takes a weird new angle, Hash.
Yeah, it seems like Angelina Love is turning into Winter or something.
And I swear she's
Who cares? We did see some good camera shots by the people.
Yeah, how many?
I'm sure she's got inflatable boobs. They get bigger every week.
As Angelina Love defeated Miss Tessmunker, how many ass shots do we have in that match there?
We had, well, I call them TNA shots, which are tits and ass shots. We had about 12 or 13, but then you also add the bonus 69 position, which means another 69 points. So it comes to 82.
Well,
on the clapometer.
Now, this situation, the next match, now, here's a little background. Anderson went up to Eric Young and asked him to help him recreate one of Sting's better moments of his career with the Great Muta. So, in essence, we had Sting and what was called the Not-So-Great Muta. My head is still hurting from seeing Eric Young like that, guys. I mean,
I don't know. I thought it was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was funny and headache-worthy at the same time.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys see? Did you guys think they were going to put Eric Young over on Anderson in this match?
Yep.
Yes, and well, I wasn't surprised that they were, but also I was surprised. I don't know whether that can happen. Probably not, but. You know, I didn't think Eric Young was going to get a win over the guy that possibly and probably will be champion in a few weeks at Slammiversary.
But they did make the announcement that it's going to be next week. It's going to be Eric Young and Sting teaming up to take on Gunner and Anderson or wherever he's going to be dressed up as next week. We had a
Sting and Moot are taking on Sting and Gunner. Dear Lord.
Yeah. We had a good athletic contest between Brian Kendrick and Kazarian for the number one contendership. Mick, I don't know if you saw this, but I think the only bad point about this match is it ended in a draw. Then they get 5 more minutes, and then we had Abyss who's singing, his favorite song is "All I'm Missing Is My Two Bottom Teeth" or something like that, and ended it. I mean, what are they doing with the X Division? Are they just taking a big dump on it? What do you think, Mick?
I think the writers forgot how to read.
And then we also saw some weird, like, philosophical Chinese philosopher thing with Sen Tzu from Abyss. What was that all about?
I don't know. Maybe he's crazy philosopher. Like
Confucius, he say, I don't give a shit about Confucius.
Confucius say, go see dentist. Anyway, we had a segment involving Bully Ray and AJ Styles. You see a lot of the history between the two, and then we get to the point where AJ Styles has challenged Bully Ray to a last man standing match at Slammiversary. I made the comment on Blog TV, actually, that this got the potential to be a very violent match.
I think it will be when it happens in 10 days' time.
Then we had Jeff Jarrett and Scott Steiner teaming up to take on Matt Morgan and Kurt Angle. Basically, Jeff Jarrett teaming up with the person he picked to... No, wait, I take that back. That was RVD. That's weird. Mr. Marijuana, RVD, wasn't involved in this week's show. I didn't think about that until now, guys.
420.
And anyway, Jeff Jarrett and Scott Steiner took on Matt Morgan and...
Hang on. Was that... have you the reason why Mr. Rob Van Dam wasn't at the show? Was he hanging around at your place?
Have I mentioned my penis is...
I think you might have, yeah.
Actually, it's always 420 at my house, so it's good. And I wish Rob Van Dam was here, because he can probably afford really good shit. So,
Well, at one point in the match, it got to the point where Jeff Jarrett and Kurt Angle were on the stage. Kurt Angle had the ankle lock on Jeff Jarrett, and then Karen Jarrett comes out. Kurt Angle backs her up into a corner on the stage. Then Jeff Jarrett gets up and knocks them both down, and then we get to see what was behind that piece of the stage as Karen Jarrett supposedly fell down a certain flight of stairs, Ash.
Yeah, it was very odd. It was clearly staged. I don't think she was injured, but it's...
Yeah, it's clearly a work.
I love the fact Jarrett blames Angle and Angle blames Jarrett.
Yeah.
Well, clearly it was Jarrett's fault. The stupid moron. He must be taking steroids.
Yeah.
If he isn't, he's acting like he is.
Yes.
if he's taking steroids, is his clit going to get bigger?
Oh my God. And anyway, we find out finally from Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan what those legal papers were at the end of the show. A lot of people were figuring that Spike TV was firing Hogan and Bischoff, when it turns out it's the other way around. It's Mick Foley that's got fired, and then they end the show just like that. I mean, where do you guys think they're taking the storyline with that? I mean, did y'all see that coming?
Vince McMahon is in charge of Hogan and Bischoff.
On that note, as for match of the night, in my opinion, guys, I gotta go with Kendrick and Cass. Even though it ended in a draw, or no contest rather, it's still a very highly entertaining match. What do you guys think?
I agree with you there. Kendrick Cass was a really entertaining Impact match for a change.
Yeah, the Angelina Love Miss Tessmacher match, all I'm gonna say is thank you for the ass shots. I did notice that Earl Hebner wasn't the referee in that match. Apparently, he had to take Viagra and had a monitor. He had to go to the bathroom and rub one out.
Boing!
I think we all got boings from that. Well,
Alright. When you say all of us, you can leave me out of that.
okay. Well, that being said, guys.
I want to.
Anyway, guys, that's been it for the Impact Wrestling. I'd like to know what you guys think. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Until then, for the WGS team, I'm Double B, Billy Boudreaux. Thanks for watching.